Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. Is this how we're doing the old stream like this?
We're
I don't
doing
know
the old
about
stream
that.
like this, eh?
The old chimchimities.
Jim Jimmaroo.
Chimchimaroo. Now indeed, Joshy. Hello, everybody. I'm Will.
Hello. And I'm Sam, of course, back again.
We did it.
For a fortnightly That Figures.
Oh, yeah. Milk Please Midnight came early. It is Oscar Isaac. He's with us tonight. Are you going to buy like if there's a decently priced Moonlight costume, would you do? Oh, you could do the white suit.
Oh, that'd be cool.
You could do the white suit. The Mr.
You
Knight.
know what? It'd be cool if, like, I did the suit with, like, the eyes cut out. So all people say are my eyes and they're like, shit,
Is it actually Oscar Isaac? That's
actually
that's
him?
a great idea. All right.
And I'm like, yeah.
BB. That's our next Patreon goal, is to buy you just the mask.
Yeah, good.
Just the mask. How are you?
Yeah, not bad. I'm keen for what is unbelievably a DC week here.
You
This
haven't had it
is
for months.
I'm looking at the sheet as we speak, and
Yeah.
it's just it's unreal. I'm so excited.
There's a little bit there. There's a little bit there. There's also a little bit here, and apparently there that we're going to quickly. We bought a few bits and pieces. We're going to go as quickly as we can because, as Sam said, it's a very big night.
Yeah.
So there was a toy fair here in Melbourne weekend before. And I bought a bunch of things. The first thing is something that we have you've recently gotten into. And I've always been into. But I bought some Lego figures.
Lovely.
I bought the Ghostbusters crew.
Oh, very cool.
Because I told my dad which one am I doing? I told my dad that I'm going, and he built the ETTO 1 at the start of the year. Oh, yeah. No. And he was like, if you find any Ghostbusters stuff, because he wanted some figures around it. And I'm like, I'll see, there might be something, and it was them.
That's amazing.
And the same guy had like this Slimer as well.
Oh, that's sick.
Which is pretty cool.
That's sick.
So those aren't for me; they're for my dad.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's gonna love them.
He'll love it. I'm just gonna get my face back. There it is.
There you go.
And then, how did I miss that? Look, please, it's true. You would have been in Melbourne. I got two things that I didn't think I needed to buy. You were just talking about the fact that you don't need to buy things just because they're on special. But I did, and
sometimes you do though.
At these things,
sometimes you do.
You got no choice.
Things, you know.
And I managed to get both of these things. The two San Diego Comic-Con Star Wars things, and I managed to get both of them for 180 all up, which is from what I can tell is insane. First is this, which is. A collector's set of Dr. Aphra and her crew. And I think this is the first time she's ever been in plastic, any of these characters. So
cool.
That should be fun. And then the thing that I'm very excited about, because I've always wanted this, is this thing, which is from... It's Black Series Han Solo.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's a cool little diorama. And
That's cool.
It's got an exclusive Dianoga, which is this thing
That's
up here.
Very cool.
Thing. And the most fun thing about this is I have this figure already, so I didn't have to buy it. But in the pylons of the Falcon is an exclusive hand, which is a pointing hand. And so it's exclusive to only this that you can make Han Solo pointing.
Very much worth it just for the hand.
Legitimately, that's what got me over the line. But also, I don't have the person's card, but they were like, if there's literally anything you want, I'll try and find it for a good price. And these were like crazy prices for what they are.
Totally. So, absolutely.
Good con.
Very cool. Is that it?
That's all I've got. What do you got, Sam?
I've got something, but I'm going to put a post-it note over my camera.
Okay.
So that I don't spoil it. Ooh. So I'm going to do this while I get it out. I'll be like a minute.
Okay. I'll quickly talk to chat. Hey, Coastal. Welcome. Your dad will experience zero enjoyment. No. My dad adores Lego. He just bought a whole new cabinet for all of his stuff. Milk, please. When they were like happy with this and the other thing for $180, I was like, oh my god. I'm also very excited for what's happening over in this corner. Welcome, Grubby. Been a while.
I'm back.
He's back. What has he brought with him?
Okay, what have I brought with me? I have bought
Oh my
a
god!
dog. It's a doggy.
Main cam for this. There we go.
Main cam for that. So this is Buddy. Look
Buddy? You called them Buddy?
Look. Yeah, well, not me. It was Nick and Mum's choice.
Yeah.
This is Buddy.
Oh my god.
He's a terror. He's only 13 weeks now. So he's still a little baby, but he's big already.
He's adorable.
I know. Look at him. He's going to town. I'm going to break out in hives in this after this.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, so that's Buddy.
Hey, Buddy. Oh my.
So look up here. Look up here. Look up there. See up there?
How many points of articulation does he have?
So many.
Yeah.
Just so many.
Any removable pieces?
When he eats, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they remove from one end. Totally.
Yeah. Exactly. He's never allowed in this room, so he's looking around like, where has this been for the last 2 weeks?
What is this?
Where is this place? I'm gonna go and pop him back outside
for sure.
Because I did interrupt a nap he was having, which I
can tell. I can tell. He's ready.
But yeah, I will go and take him back. So I'll be back in a tick.
All good. Sam has a puppy. Everybody. Everyone's got to be a little bit quiet in the chat. Now we know that there's a puppy trying to take a nap. You got to bring the volume down because we don't want to wake that puppy up. Oh man, I'm going back to Sydney very soon, and I don't have a car. How am I gonna get to Sam's? PAX Coastal. Oh my god, very excited. I was just telling the chat that we have to be a bit quiet. Then if the puppy, the chat has to be. We don't have to be. Chat has to be a little bit
down,
quiet.
Guys.
Yeah.
Just. He's a puppy.
Puppy's trying to sleep. Puppy's trying to sleep. How the fuck am I going to get to your house in the next 5 days?
I don't know, man. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun, but it's also been very challenging.
Yeah, some whiny nights.
Oh,
not too bad.
He like the first I'd say because we had him probably about 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
The first because we got him the night that we did the last That Figures.
Yeah, cool.
And I was hoping they would get back with him before we started.
Yeah.
But they didn't.
Yeah.
So, so I was like, I've had to now wait for a fortnight. Yes, like the first week he did, now he's not too bad. Yeah. Like now he's used to it, which is good. Good. But yeah, he's meant to get a lot bigger, which is concerning.
I'm seeing it in the feet. It's a big dog.
Yeah, that's what everyone says. Yeah. And I've never known that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, I think I need to know more about dogs.
Oh, that's very exciting. It's very exciting.
Yeah, I thought I would just surprise everyone with an ETTO dog.
Totally. There's an ETTO dog. Very exciting. Big paws mean big doggo. Absolutely coastal. And this is going to be a big stream. So I know that was very exciting. But we're going to keep that excitement flowing with a bunch of stuff to talk about. And it's not even Marvel or no one gives a fuck. We're going to get through it now. No, but it's not about them this week.
So this is our full look at Ahsoka versus Maul. Because we did touch on this briefly last stream.
Yes.
And I think at that point we didn't really have much info on it in terms of like pricing or when it was coming out. It was just kind of like here's this thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, now we've got some details. We've got pricing. We've got an ETA. God knows if that's going to stay accurate, the ETA. But yeah, look, I mean, as what we were saying last week, it still looks freaking sick.
So cool. The blades are a little bit different than what I kind of expected. They're a little bit softer.
Yeah. I think... See, that kind of annoys me.
Yeah.
Because it looked so well last time, and they don't... It's not like they're going into, like, an unknown region of, like, figures. Because, like, Hot Toys do this.
Totally.
So it's like, all you got to do is follow that method.
For sure.
And the way that looks, and it looks great,
And it's like... I feel like the Maul one's okay. It's just very curved on Ahsoka's blade.
It's very curved, and I think because with Ahsoka's, they've tried to do like the white sort of glare.
Totally.
It hasn't come as like too transparent, which I think it should be.
Yeah.
At like the ends anyway.
For sure. Especially, and again, you can see Maul's definitely good.
But like Maul's look cool.
Yeah.
Like Maul's look decent.
But it's some
there's just some
nice damage on here.
Look, even when they do the back of it, it's like... It's like you totally just could have skipped that.
Yeah.
But thank you.
And still the faces though I do love. As much as those blades
really
don't look good, I'm glad they're still nice and crisp.
Yeah.
Especially Ahsoka looks good.
Yeah. It's like what I always say. It's like when they don't need to go off of like a real human face, it's golden.
They're fine.
You can't go wrong.
Yeah. They fired Josh from last stream. Where'd he go?
Who should we say this is?
Gamora's kind of got hair like that on the sides.
Yeah.
I can see Gamora there, maybe.
Nebula with a wig.
It's Karen
Nebula
Gillan.
from What If.
Yep.
It's Karen Gillan.
It's Nebula with a wig. Yeah. Let's go with that. Yeah, it's Karen. Thanks, Karen. And as you can see next to the apple, and yeah, this thing
apple
is about 20 inches tall, so it's not really doesn't really fit into any scales per se, but
no.
I will say
that's pretty tall though.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's I'd say it's probably just shy of a premium format kind of in terms of height.
Yeah, okay.
This thing is coming in at, according to Sugo, $899.95. I think I'm out. I was in last time. I think I'm out this time.
Yeah. Okay.
It just looks not good enough for almost $900, I think.
Yeah, no, it definitely looks like one of those like 1/10 like Iron Studio.
Or even the diamond ones that Zing gets.
Yeah.
The kind of cheap PVC ones.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Milk Plays, it's totally that. It's a lot more than expected, especially when compared to the next statue, which is of the Ronin from Star Wars Visions.
The only episode that I watched.
Yeah, I would say the best episode. The rest of them are pretty average.
Cool. Okay, good.
They don't get any better than that. This one is coming in at 12 inches tall, and this is only $419.95. So it's shorter, but it's
not terrible.
Yeah, and it's like incredibly well detailed. Some nice up close shots of kind of here where it almost looks clay sculpted, which is a cool look. Yes, this is coming to us from Kotobukiya, who I haven't heard of much for a while. But it's very nice. It looks cool.
Very cool. His cloak looks sick.
Yeah, totally. The flame.
Like it's definitely got that very like anime, like, you know, something in the wind.
Totally.
Sort of. Yeah, it's very, very cool.
I don't think it's posable though, Sam. Sorry.
What a shame. What a shame.
That's what really got you off it. You're not in now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And this is also expected, for September 2022. Again, we'll see. The year is young.
Yeah.
But that's kind of it for Star Wars. So, and that's a good point as well, Please. The fact that it's kind of a grayscale with the red saber is a really nice look as well.
Yeah, totally. It's nice, very good, like contrast. Oh, if that could light up,
just give it to our old mate Cosplay Chris. I'm sure he can stick an LED in there.
He could stick anything in there.
You see the thing he dropped today?
No, what was that?
He dropped a Batmobile diorama, and very
cool. Yeah, that one. I mean, I'm proud enough to say I gave him the idea for. I was just kind of like, hey, I saw this in Big W. Could you do this?
Why didn't you tell me it lights up? I'm like, I need to get that fucking thing.
Dude, yeah, because there's two sizes. So there's like a smaller one and there's the large one. The large one is, I think, like $50.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's got lights and everything.
I'm trying to work out how I can get to JB Hi-Fi in the morning before I head off. I'm like,
and it's all made of metal.
It looks sick.
It's die cast. Cool. It's insane.
Did someone say Batman? Not yet. We'll talk about him in a bit.
Not yet.
But moving on to the thing that isn't DC, which is Marvel. And we have our first little bit of Marvel here. It's another bust. This is the Mark III, sorry. From Iron Man 1. And this is life-size, so it's about 31 inches tall. There's die-cast bits, there's neons, and this will set you back. And I always hate saying this, because these life-size ones are always less money than I would expect. This will set you back $2,399, which is a lot.
Wait,
but...
is it a full body or just a bust?
So there's a nice shot here. So it's a bust.
Oh, okay.
But
have we seen this one before?
Maybe in previews. This one, I think they've done a few of these Iron Man. I think they did a Mark 7. They did Mark 7, which kind of looks the same.
I was just thinking, I was like, damn, we've seen a lot of these Iron Man busts.
Totally, yeah. Well, it's all part of this thing that everyone seems to be doing lately, which is the Infinity Saga, which is just, or Infinity, apparently, which is just every company going, hey, we can make a better version of that thing we made years ago.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely.
But yeah, It's the usual Iron Man thing. There's nothing new here. There's a man. I would. That's like me with a haircut, I would say.
I mean, I would still say that's a Josh.
Yeah, it's just a bit wider. There's a little bit more.
I think. Look, I would say it's Josh with an oversized T-shirt.
Yep, I can see that.
If you want it to be you, Will, it can be you.
I want to be the Queen Studio. I want to be the Queen.
Yeah, you go for it.
I'm the Queen. And this is set for October. The Queen. This isn't going in anyone's baskets. This might, though, if I had the figure for it. Not you. This. A third-party Miles Morales head sculpt from the game, similar to the PS4 original Spidey head sculpt. This is coming to us from S. Kings, who did the Ezra Miller one from a while ago, which I think is out and actually looks pretty good in the end. There's no... you actually have to DM the guy on his Facebook page on S. Kings to get the price and everything, but is set for Q2. And yeah, it looks pretty damn good.
Didn't you buy the hot toy, though?
I didn't. I did Spider-Verse. Spider-Verse Miles for my Miles is from the Spider-Verse.
Because I saw this during the week before I realized you put it in the sheet. Yeah. And I went to go put it in myself and I was like, oh fuck, it's already there. But I was like, surely he's lost his mind a little bit over this.
Yeah. Like if I was buying that figure, it's in my basket all the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's definitely something in the eyes. I think people in chat are kind of saying that is kind of the issue with this.
Like, looking at it now,
I
would say there's too much space from his lips to his eyes.
Yeah, it's almost like where this little his eye bag is where the eyes should be sitting. Like
maybe just bring it down a bit. Like maybe if you just squash that head a little bit, you know, it'll be.
Which is so strange because like their other head sculptor, the main Peter, kind of was perfect. So it's I guess it wasn't these guys actually. Sorry, it wasn't this team.
Okay.
Would
have been cool if it was though.
Yeah, no. It's like what happened, guys. Moving on though, and still in the Marvels, another update of sorts. So we won't stay too long on this, but we got final photos of the Hawkeyes for Marvel Legends.
Okay, cool.
And so this is our Kate Bishop. This is our Clint Barton.
Yep.
And
Clint looks good, man.
Right. Look at that fucking head.
Oh, look at that head. I thought that was him in like it's what if format.
It's so strange. They still look like digital renders. I guess they're like one step away from production.
Yeah.
But yeah, the head sculpt looks stunning. Like it looks.
That looks insane.
And she's a little bit off, but if this is the kind of...
You can see it.
Yeah, you can see it. And if this is the kind of style they're going to go with, I would love it. Because it's like you say, it's a little bit what if in the face kind of thing.
Yeah, totally.
There's the full setup. So he'll come with one arm. She'll come with a leg for Infinite Ultron.
Very cool.
A few people mentioned no arrows, but they don't generally do arrows with these figures because this is going to be a hard bit of plastic. So you're not going to really be able to do much with it. But where's the button? Because, I mean, there's no choice. It's straight in that basket. It's straight in there.
Absolutely.
And I feel like this is not going in your basket, but this feels similar to what you've been saying of these figures just getting exponentially better.
Like when you, because like when you put up Kate, I was like, okay, that's not bad. Then you put up Clint, I was like, holy shit, because it's insane. And like, look, I feel if adding a little bit of like a cartoon aspect to these figures can just make it look smooth and like decent, then just go ahead.
Yeah, totally. If it makes it easier to make it look good, for sure.
Yeah,
and that's a great point, Milk. Please, you need Kate to go with your Bumblebee.
Absolutely.
Oh, what a film!
Do it, Milk. Do it.
Film. And there you go. Just some more pack shots of them as well. There's these are set for whatever reason March 2023. It's kind of Hasbro are just expecting 2023. If it's earlier, they're happy. Is kind of their current mindset.
Damn.
Yeah. So, but a lot of the things that they said 2023 for the next week will turn up in like a Target in the US. So, Hasbro are a bit of a mess.
Oh no.
So there's those guys, which definitely in the basket, look really good. And I'm excited. Good. These are 2 figures in like a 6-7 figure wave. So there'll be some more. They haven't shown them off yet. So it's possible they're from like Moon Knight and She-Hulk because they can't spoil them yet.
Cool.
Which would be cool. And if the heads look this good, you can get yourself a mini me. You just have a little Sam. Because God knows you didn't get one for Poe Dameron. Jesus Christ.
Oh, dude, if like, because it's such a funny thing. Like I myself, I'm never gonna say, yeah, I look like this person. But if I look at a freaking Moon Knight figure and I'm like, that might be me.
Yeah.
I might need to grab it.
Please, I'm excited.
And then just put the head on like a Superman body or something.
Oh my God, that's so true. Oh, you can make yourself a Superman figure. That's very exciting. Very exciting. And then the final thing, just a kind of rapid fire of the best of Iron Studios Day, which we talked about a little bit last week. It's not Marvel. Whoa.
Whoa.
It's just your boy. It's your boy from the Snyder Cut.
It's very cool. It's just like each element is very much just like a one shade thing. It's like if you compare that to the Weta Workshop one, Weta just hits it out of the ballpark.
Yeah, totally. Especially
but like this still like looks good for like the price you pay and the scale and everything. Like it's still really decent.
Sure. Yeah, no, it looks really good. It is just like it needed another weathering pass on.
Yeah, like just add some more elements to it. Like just get a brown brush, give him a bit of a flick of the bristles.
Yeah, and you're good to go.
And you got some dirt on the pants,
Yeah, everyone loves a good bit of dirt on your pants.
Yeah, exactly.
Next up is there you go. Look, he's a big boy.
Oh shit! I didn't realize it was that big. Wait, is that a child?
Is that a child? This is part of their legacy replica, so it is a quarter scale statue.
Oh, okay. I genuinely thought that was a child, and I was like, "Wait."
The like cruelty of scaling is when they do a small statue, they just get a child to hold it.
Just get a child.
No, so this is a quarter scale, so it's on the upper end, but
yeah, good.
We also got these, which I'm very excited for, which is a full Battle of New York diorama.
That's very cool.
As with anything Iron Studios, the quality ranges from like all right to like, oh God. And we'll get to the worst case at the end of this. First up, Black Widow, pretty good. Pretty good.
Oh shit, that's actually pretty decent.
Yeah. Like, and these are 1/10, so they're actually these are quite small figures. Yeah. So yeah, really cool. And each of the bases on their own will be okay to kind of display as well. Yeah, so Widow first up, Cap, all right. It's
terrible.
Not terrible. I
think it's just like the blue is very striking.
Yeah. It's cool that they've got the seams in the suit. That's quite a nice detail.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the new shield, Joshy. I think that's the accurate shield for Avengers 1. Yeah. The butt is unfortunately a little squashed. It's not quite America's ass. It's a bit average.
Damn. What a shame.
Then you got Hawkeye, who again.
That looks good. That's a good one.
It's not bad. It's like you know what? Just for fun,
just put it in there, mate. Just put it in.
Because I do have. I have one of their 1/10. I have obviously Nebula. I'm like, I could make a little display of my favorites.
Little thing. Yeah. Why not?
But yeah, it's a good pose on him as well. I love me some purple behind it. Hulk. It's hard to go wrong.
I was about to say.
He's just a man. It's a bit of a soft sculpt, if anything. Could be better. But he's a big boy.
He's got a peanut allergy.
And Iron Man, again, it's hard to really go wrong.
When you don't have to do a head sculpt, you cannot go wrong at all. And like they've done a freaking solid job at having him just like flying there. That's sick.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool.
That's very cool.
And then finally the worst, the absolute. It's just the poopy hair. It's the poopy hair. The head might be okay, but the poopy hair just kind of.
Yeah, they've made his hair too dark.
Yeah.
It's like they've gone off of what it looked like in Endgame rather than what it looked like in Avengers.
Yeah, that's true. It's like it's dirty. It's a dirty hair.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued by this. It looks felt. It looks like...
That is 100% felt.
Yeah, which I don't think they've done.
Yeah, that's definitely felt.
Yeah, I don't think they've done fabric before.
Very interesting.
But yeah, okay from this angle. But that front on is not great.
Yeah. So if you get him, just so note, keep him at that angle, and then it's fine.
Put him where Hawkeye is. Just tuck him in the back.
Every time they do him so dirty.
They do.
Every time.
Every fucking put my boy where he belongs.
Look at it.
Front and center. But and there's no real dates on any of these. They're kind of just we're making them get keen.
Yeah. Okay.
Next up is some Harry Potter. And Sam, I think you're
Ooh,
going to love the base.
Okay.
So this is Dementor. Have a look at the base.
And that's fucking cool, man.
It's the school.
How many other Dementors are on there? Is there two more?
Yeah, there's two more there. There's one kind of creeping over there. And then there's a nice shot of the back, which is, there's the full schools. All it's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. And like, oh no, they've added that. I thought it might have been transparent a bit, but yeah, it's a cool little statue, that one.
That's sick. It's so funny because like there's like I've got a Game Traders near me and I go in there every now and then if like I'm on my way to work or something because like, it's in the same shopping center, and they've got a third party like 1/6 scale one of these.
Yeah.
And it looks so sick. Like I've always found these things in the Harry Potter universe to be freaking cool.
For sure.
So it's like this looks solid.
And it's a great sculpt from Iron Studios. Also got an Alan Rickman, a Severus Snape.
I saw that.
Yeah.
It looks very cool.
It's a pretty good sculpt as well.
There though, it looked like it was just a mini Alan Rickman next to like full size like
yeah. They are quite large.
You can put like a salt and pepper down there.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh man. Imagine if you could pop his head off and just shake everything. That's fine. That's not how he passed. There used to be Game Traders near me. That's cool, Jurash. That was one of those comments that I didn't need to read out loud. And as it came out, I'm like, that one can stay in chat. Not that it... Keep talking. It's just I didn't need to say that one. And then we've got some Harley Quinn. They've done Harley Quinn dirty with this head sculpt. Like... I have watched this show. I've never seen this expression.
It's very smiley.
Yeah. It's fine from here. It's just the drugged, like, one eye's out. They're cocked eyes. That's what it is. One eye's a bit too far out for what it is.
Definitely got a lazy eye there, eh?
Big old lazy eye. But great, like, if it wasn't for that, cover those eyes up. Cool pose.
Yeah.
Cool, cool base. And of course, pair it nicely with a Joker, which is perfection.
Very cool.
That's right. They nailed that one, obviously from the animated series, and you can chuck them together. It's one statue, which is fun. And then the final thing is a Nathan Drake that maybe is a little bit better than the one from last time.
Yeah,
he's pretty good.
I would say he's a lot better than last time. Like that's Tom Holland.
It is. They've gotten the...
Last time, I don't know who that was.
They got the frog in the mouth.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
But yeah, no, this one's not too bad. This is the standard. There is also deluxe, which is on a boat.
That one's cool. I like that one.
Yeah.
I was just laughing at Milk's comment in the chat, forehead too big.
Yeah, it's fair. If we put it here...
That's great.
It's too much. It's too much. Oh, it keeps going. It's my fucking forehead. That's what it is.
It?
That's my head.
Tom Holland middle-aged?
There he is. And that is all the Marvel news. And crazy. That's it.
Crazy stuff.
Because...
I mean, not any more crazier than this next bit. Because...
Oh, yeah. And you've got to take us away with this first one.
I really do.
This is one
where like Will messaged me and he goes, "Oh, have you seen the certain 1/6 third party thing that's been announced?" And I was like, "No, I don't really see stuff." And then he was kind of like, "Oh, I won't tell you. I'll just if you see it, tell me."
Yeah.
And then sure enough that night, I was like, "I'll just go on Reddit. It's gonna fucking pop up." And I'm scrolling through. And I have seen probably the greatest third-party figure in my life.
Absolutely.
And it is the Brendan Routh Kingdom Come Superman.
It is.
This thing is stupidly good. This should be illegal. I don't know how... Like, it's so good. And, I think part of the thing that makes it so good is just that it's so simple. Like, he only comes with a few extra hands and a stand. That's it. Nice and simple. But just the way they've... that head sculpt is too good, Will.
It's nuts. I'll try and get one of the close-ups. It's the thing of look at that.
Look at that. It's just and the suit texture.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
It's stupid. You can't beat that. It's so good.
Because
it is so good.
And like the thing with third-party figures, a lot of the time they're good from like one angle, they're like perfect, and then everywhere else you're like, every single photo of this guy is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy you.
Yeah, absolutely. And like, I don't know what they do at this company, but So Toys, like, because they've got the Homelander coming out as well, which like I have pre-ordered. I don't know when the hell that's coming, but anyway. And like even him, like we covered that very, very early on in the history of that figures, and it was just like we were so surprised and shocked. And this is another one.
So good.
I will be pre-ordering this in real life, not just in stream, but in real life. It's going in the basket.
Going in that basket.
It's got a very like. It's expected Q2 of this year. So it's like around May or June-ish, I would say, which is incredibly quick.
Yeah.
I hope that's accurate.
Yeah.
Because I really want this. It's currently up for pre-order at Sugo for around 230 AUD, I think. And then I think after that it goes up to like 260.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, or I think it might be up to 250 there now or something because... Yeah, they've had to change their prices and stuff. But look, for this figure, not bad.
Not bad. I'm
really
astounded by that sculpt. That sculpt is nuts.
Like,
and Milk Please that's a very good point. He was fucking huge in the Crisis event, and they've nailed his physique in this figure for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
it's very good.
Actually, you know what? I was about to say, if I had any DC figures, and you know what? I might have one soon, so I might need this as well, because I'm not going to lie, I kind of want this.
Oh, no. That was not the one I was hoping you were going to say, William.
No, excuse me. This is Peacemaker. God. They've said it's from the Peacemaker show. I think they've probably had this figure around, intending to release it for the Suicide Squad, and... that movie didn't get as much of a reception as they wanted. The show has kind of taken off in a way that they weren't expecting. So this is tied to the Peacemaker, and it's fine. I will say, look, as much as I want this figure, this sculpt does annoy me.
Oh, there was a thing that we were going to, like, because you said we were going to talk about it in stream, but apparently, like, was there something in the description about why they have the head sculpts?
Well, so there's only one head sculpt. So the way this figure is set up is there is a single head sculpt, and then the front kind of plate of the helmet comes off, and you can swap that in with a different helmet. And that then therefore means, Samuel, that this tongue is a single piece, a tiny little tongue that you magnetically put into his mouth.
Are you serious?
And not just that, Samuel. If you take a look at this photo, the tongue's kind of there. And then if you look there, it's kind of in the center.
Is it flexible?
And then it's kind of So there is a tongue technology, which is basically a piece of plastic with a wire in it that they started with Venom. Venom has a tongue that you can kind of pour it in and then move around. So this is a version of that tech, which is a posable tongue.
That's...
Which is... It's tongue technology. That's what it is.
But like, to me, it screams... They did it with Venom. They're like, look, we really just want to do it with something else.
We want to try it.
Let's just do it with Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Let's do it with Peacemaker.
Because that's the thing that, like, in the eagle, he comes with a set of different wings, which is cute. The eagle's a bit shit, though. Like, it's just a bit of a... It's kind of like Einstein with the Marty one. It's like, oh, I kind of wish that was better.
Yeah, totally.
But as you can see, everything it comes with. So yeah, it comes with two helmet plates that you can swap out. So that's how you get that.
Fucking tongue.
The fucking tongue, though. And I wish there is a photo from Secret Base, which is Hot Toys' kind of main base, of the tongue sitting on the table separate to the figure. And it is glorious to see. And yeah, so for me, I want this figure. And like, because I as much as I hate... in Milk Please, I'm getting there. As much as I hated him in the Suicide Squad, I grew to love the show. And just the visual of this figure is so poppy that I would kind of love that on a shelf. Especially if I do build out a DC shelf with like him and a Batman or something. I know, Sam. I know.
I just really want to address a comment left by Joshy, and he said, "This is not what you build a DC action figure collection on."
This is my first one. It's my first one. So Milk Please brings up this point. The holster gun, It is never in his hand in any photos, and considering like if you know from the film as well as the show, that's like that massive gun with the crazy barrel.
Yeah.
It's kind of a staple part of him. There is a trigger hand in amongst the hands, so it may be part of DC's kind of merchandise-wise that wide thing of we don't want to show our characters with guns. So the gun might come out of the holster, but DC have maybe asked Hot Toys not to show him holding the gun, which is...
Well, it's always very interesting because even like in cinemas, they released like all the marketing material with him, Harley, and whoever else holding their guns on the posters and whatever. And then like probably 2 or 3 weeks after they released everything, they withdrew everything, sent out new stuff with them not holding their guns anymore.
Yeah. It's such
so like on the poster, Peacemaker is literally like this with like 2 guns.
Yeah.
And then after that, he's just like this.
Standing.
Just standing with like you don't see his arms at all. It's just a torso.
Yeah, weird. They've just cut off his arms.
So yeah, like I don't know what's happened
within DC
in like the most recent like board meeting.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
Someone's gone, don't like shitty bang bang.
We don't like it. We don't like guns.
And then they've just scrapped it. But
it's so strange. And like Milk Police is saying in the chat, when we looked at those McFarlane figures, the Suicide Squad, they didn't have guns. They were all with like swords and stuff like that.
Yeah, totally. So So again, it's just like an ongoing trend, which is so bizarre. Bizarre.
I'm praying this thing does have a removable gun. This is one of those Hot Toys figures that I will let come out, and I will let our favorite hated man review it, and then I'll decide if I want to buy it.
Yeah, cool.
Because I hope that there is someone within Hot Toys that are like, maybe we should give them a normal head as well. That's all I want.
I did see a message in the chat. It was either Milk or Joshy, but they mentioned that it could be a thing with the WWE licensing where they might still have some of the rights to John Cena's likeness because McFarlane weren't able to get the rights to his likeness either.
Yeah, okay. So they're getting around it by just doing weird things.
Yeah, which is very interesting.
But it's close enough to him, but that sounds like it's totally
yeah.
I will tepidly put it in my basket just to press that button because I would like it, but there's a lot of things I want to see perfected before I actually pick it up. Something no one should have in their home for their own safety, though, is a 1/3 scale statue of of Mira of Amber Heard. Don't have this in your house.
I will just say one joke. We just looked at Peacemaker. This is now Peacebreaker.
Everybody, claps for Sam. There it is. I'll put it in post. It's okay.
Thanks, man.
We talked about this briefly last time. There were some teasers. Now we've got the full reveal of this figure. And as expected, it's very, very good. Putting aside the person.
Yeah, exactly.
The statue is very, very cool. This comes to us from J&D Studios. And phenomenal as per usual. They've done Wonder Woman's. They've done Heath Ledger's. There's not much else you can say other than nice. It's very well done.
I think it's more of the thing that legally can we say anything more?
Like
because it's just the fact that it's Amber Heard. It's like you don't want to say anything, but like this is a very decent figure.
No,
again, putting aside the person,
we talk about this
we'll do that. We'll do that. Like putting aside the person who is under the this character.
Yes,
it is still a very very good figure. Like the base again is sick. I love that they've put a little bit of like water coverage on it. That looks very very well done. Like it's a cool feature to have the crown like able to be removed and then put back on. It's just again, it's one of those things where I just hope the hair stays like that.
That's totally. I hate seeing people washing figures' hairs. It's always so weird.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at in the chat. Buy the figure and sandpaper down the face. Fixed.
Like we keep saying, good. We just wait for them to make a Daenerys figure, and then you can just pop off her head and chuck the wig on.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Incredible job, J&D Studios. Shame about the face. And I could just never get over the pattern on this thing. Is nuts.
Yeah, like the pattern on this suit looks really, really good. Yeah. They've done like an amazing job of like recreating it, and just like the end of the, because like you can tell just here, it's not like just the one color. It's like what I'm really hoping it is that like what is in the movie, depending on where the suit moves and how the light hits it, it changes color a little bit.
Yeah,
So
incredible. Price wise, sorry I didn't mention. Peacemaker's price was $3.99 currently on Sugo, set for July next year. This is as usual, big old price of $3,899. Yeah, it's one of the. It's again going back to the person. It's like who's paying for her to be in your house now? Who's okay with that?
It's like look, no, well, I think it was a thing where it's already sold out.
Well, yes, on their website it's sold out. I think it's still available because I think Sugo batches a couple, so I think Sugo's got a couple. But yeah, totally on their website directly, sold out. Which is horny people. That's it. We're skirting around the one thing you really can say about this statue, but we're very modern people, and we're not talking about that.
No.
Horny people can. And this is set for sometime between Q1 and Q3 of next year. So they're giving themselves a good bracket to kind of get some...
They're giving themselves a bracket to be like, okay, if we do not want to make this anymore, it can be a thing.
They should have said it for like 2027 and been like, do you really want it? Really? You gonna wait that long?
Yeah, honestly.
But actually, no, we're not quite there yet. But just quickly, King Shark. This one's for Dolphin Pants. I don't know if he's in the chat, but this is from Beast Kingdom, 1/9 scale, 2 head sculpts, little putty person that he makes for peace.
Milk is very excited about this.
Milk's very keen. This is definitely the best King Shark I've seen from the film.
It looks very good.
Yeah,
very good.
Great head sculpts. I love that he comes with the little dudes that he kind of eats.
What were they?
I think they're the ones in the aquarium that like he wants to be friends with, and then he eats them or something. Or no, they start eating him.
Okay.
They start attacking him.
That's right. Yeah.
You know, in the 6th hour of that film.
So little about that movie.
Fucking hell. But yeah, good amount of bits and pieces coming with this guy. Yeah. They eat him. Thank you, Dresh. They do. We both forgot this film. The one thing is the articulation is quite apparent, which is a little unfortunate.
I think, like, I would just say, like, in their... I don't know. I was just thinking, like, I think it could be... Because it happens a few times with, like, bigger figures, where it's, like, just to get that range of motion, it's, like... they need it to be a bit more apparent. And because, like, his arms are just so thick... Like, the width of them is really thick.
For sure,
it might be a bit harder. Because, like, to get a full bend, if you, like, just close in those
it'd be
a bit more, it wouldn't be able to bend, you know? So it's just probably the case of that.
And especially considering Hot Toys is just a statue. They didn't even bother trying to make it move. So
absolutely.
Anything's better than that. I'll put it in Milk's basket. I don't have a button for that, but it's going in there. Speaking of baskets, so I think our baskets are about to get a lot fuller, Sam.
Shit, man. We are heading into, like, Batman territory now, and it's so dangerous.
We start with something that we're okay with passing. It's like, it's more King Shark. It's the least interesting of all the things we're about to talk about.
It really is. It really, really is.
We'll get it over and done with.
Cool.
It's still very good, and it still captures the likeness of Robbie Bat. And a pretty basic base. I feel like that's the one area they could have improved on to really make me want to buy this. But this guy is $279 Australian, so it's not too expensive, and it's set for December this year. And this guy is a 1/10, so he's one of the smaller statues. No one wants a statue. It's a statue made of poop. But the things that we're really excited for. You ready, Sam?
I don't know if I'll ever be ready.
Here we go.
There's just too much of it.
There's a child. There's a child.
A child. Another child.
It's a child there. That's actually a huge statue. It's time for the Batman from Hot Toys.
Dude.
There he is. They dropped 4 different versions, or 4 different things that you could buy regarding this, the Batman, which is wild. I don't think I've ever seen them do this for a single figure.
And like a new announcement today as well.
Totally. Yeah. But there's a little teaser behind him. This, of course, is based off the new movie with Robin Bat and Bat. And so the first edition, which is the thing I'm most intrigued about, the most standard edition you can buy is $439.95, which is quite up there for a figure.
Cheap.
It's pretty steep. But you do get this. which
It's very cool.
I will give them full credit for. That is,
it's very, very cool. I've heard a lot of people like just praise the fact that it's got the eye makeup on there, which is a very, very cool idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like they've really done well with like the sculpting of the hair. Feel like just like the individual strands and everything as well.
Totally.
But yeah, in that next shot, what's really cool that you just
with some rollable eyeballs.
Yeah, and the mouth plates as well.
Yeah. There's no derp. There's always a derpy one when Hot Toys do it. They nailed it this time. None of them look dumb.
Yeah, absolutely. And just like if you look at the cowl, the like indentations and like the cut marks on the cowl are just unreal.
Does Catwoman scratch him in the movie? Is that what that is?
I think it would. I genuinely think that like what the damage is just from like the fights he's been in.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's like anything done by like any other characters, but like, look, it's the sort of thing where you can go, oh, those look like claw marks. Let's just say it's Catwoman.
Say it is. Yeah.
So if you want that to be what your version of this Batman hot toy is, then
that's
go for
the story. That's the story he's been on. The weirdest thing about all these photos, they keep showing the Bat Pod. That is the one thing that has no news on.
Yeah. And what I will say is, like, in Hong Kong at like the Hot Toys base, he's displayed with the Bat Pod.
Yeah. I don't get it.
It's insane. It's like, just insane.
Because for me, that's what I would buy. That's the set that I would buy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is very odd. Maybe the bike is very costly, so they're just going to sell that separately. But as you can see here, this is him with his standard set of stuff. Again, in the fucking bike for some reason. And his little batarang there as well.
Little batarang. Very, very good.
And his grapple guns, the best things in the fucking movie. God, I love those things. And there you go. There's his full set of the standard edition, which does come with a lot. So maybe it's worth the 440. Yeah, cool that he comes with one of the cards as well, which is
very
fun.
Cool.
It's
I love
fun.
that.
He's got a riddle. He does got a riddle. Then next up, we've got the bat signal, which is very cool. It's
so cool. And like there are photos of this alongside like the figure at like the Hot Toys base as well. And I've had a look at those like in-person ones. Yeah. And like it's not that big.
Yeah.
So
right.
I'm like,
there you go.
It's like honestly, if you just wanted to buy the freaking like the bat signal and have it on your desk as like a nightlight, you could just do that.
That would be cool.
Like that is, look at it. It just looks so good, man.
It looks very cool.
It's so good.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at all the wear on that.
Look, my one concern with it is that the shot of it showing the light on the wall
is very close.
It's very close. And looking at the actual photos of it in person, it's just a tiny little bulb in like the back of it that like lights up. So I don't know if it'll get range on like obviously it's going to shine light somewhere.
Yeah,
but it's not going to be as crisp of a bat signal as what is on that wall.
Yeah, that's very close for sure.
Yeah.
Cool that it can do it at all, but yeah, it's a good, very good point.
Absolutely.
And cool. So there's Batman, or there's this, which is separate to the next thing. Actually, this is the deluxe version.
It's just insane. It's just mental.
And spoilers, that's a thing. We won't stay on it for anyone that hasn't seen the film, but that whatever that was, it comes with it. This is the important thing of the deluxe edition. It is this base, which can be displayed in so many different ways, which is really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And like, has it been said that the lights illuminate underneath or no?
So I would say they would have to be.
Okay, I would like them to.
Like knowing like the Darth Vader base kind of has a similar kind of light up feature, so I could see that happening. I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
Coastal's on the Sugo website now. Which one are you going to buy, Coastal? Let us know.
All of them.
All of them?
I can unbox one.
yeah. Sell us one. That's what we want. And you can see with the base, there's a couple of different ways to display it. Very cool. Very look at that. Look at that pose.
It's so sick.
It's so sick.
I'm very intrigued. Like, I really want the opportunity to have this in hand one day, just so I can feel what the body is like, because it looks almost just like a foam.
Yeah.
Like the actual suit just looks like a foam.
Yeah.
So I'm very interested to see how they've done it.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people.
As good.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people saying that this is probably the most posable Batman they've ever done, because
Yeah,
usually
cool.
it's a big rubber man, whereas this
Yeah,
is
yeah,
a lot
totally.
more fabric.
Yeah.
What's this? Because this is exclusive to the deluxe.
I think I don't know.
Is
I'm
that maybe this?
mm,
Maybe that's his explosive gel.
hey, look, if it is, that would be amazing.
Yeah,
I really don't know.
yeah. I don't know what that specifically is, because it's
I'm
not his
trying to
grapple
think
guns.
back, but no.
Yeah.
I don't
But
know.
there you go. That's the deluxe edition. It comes with whatever that is, as well as a base, that gun, and a little display piece, which is nice as well. Flare
Yeah,
gun,
it's very
torch.
cool.
Well, it wasn't a gun though. He was holding a flare, so it's probably not
Mm,
a flare gun. Yeah, I
mm.
don't know. And then finally, if you want fucking everything, you can of course get the Batman and the Bat Signal deluxe set, which doesn't come with a bike, even though it's displayed there once again. Bizarre.
Imagine if it did though. Imagine if they're like, yeah, here's the
We'll just
bike.
give it to you. But there you go. Like, I feel like that's what you buy, right? Like, there isn't much of a choice.
It's very, very cool. Like, oh no.
And I gave you the price for the first one. Let's run them through. For the Bat
Yeah.
Signal alone, it's $249.95. For the Batman Deluxe without the sign, it's $539.95. And then for everything you see here, it's $789.95, which is a lot of money.
It's a lot of dosh.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a lot of dosh.
It's a lot of dollars just laying it down. And I think it's
Oh,
something like July next year as well as
okay.
their set. Does this, like, because you don't have a Batman, does this tempt you
No.
for your Batman?
Yes. Yes,
Yes?
it does.
Well,
Like, I would if I was gonna buy one, I would get just the deluxe one.
yeah. Like this.
Purely because of the base and everything. And I think it's only the deluxe that has the wide cape as well, from what I've heard.
Yeah, right.
So just because there's like more options for you.
Mm.
So yeah, like if I had the money to spare and I was like, okay, I'm getting a Batman and I
Yep.
wanted to get one, I would definitely get this version.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just because like in terms of space wise, like the Bat Signal is very, very cool, but it's like if you've got like a glass cabinet,
Yeah.
it's like you've got to designate just one shelf for just Batman.
For sure.
You know?
Yeah. It's definitely one of those, like, nice to have, but if it cuts
Yeah.
you from
Yeah.
$539 to $789, like that's $200 you don't have to spend. So that's fair.
And like looking at the prices now, you could just buy this version and then you could just buy the Bat Signal after, and it would
Later.
be a similar price.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not
So
saving
it's
that
like
much.
if you changed your mind, you could just buy the Bat Signal, and it wouldn't be too bad of a of
Totally.
a price.
It'll be cheaper
So
by then as well.
yeah, hopefully,
Hold out for
hopefully.
the Flash figure. This tempts you, Coastal. I like, as much as I liked this film. As much as I was negative in that pod, I liked it, and I like his Batman. Bloody keen to see
Yeah.
more of this guy. So like, I would say this is the figure I would buy, but as Milk says, we're bound to get Flash figures, and I would probably get whatever Keaton comes out.
I'm very scared about the Flash because I haven't got a Flash. I'm very tempted by the Flash, and if they do a Supergirl, I'm maybe tempted by her as well. But one that I will definitely be getting is Black Adam.
Oop.
As soon as they announce Black Adam,
Yep, it's in your basket.
it's in the basket.
Yeah, nah, fair. Black Adam, and then Shazam as well, right?
If they do him,
If they ever do him. Well, we've got a couple of weeks, and then we'll see if they tease him again.
Yeah,
We'll see it
totally.
again, April 1st. You did see the tease. Oof. Oh.
oofed is one way of putting it.
Yeah.
Like this is all there is. Like we only see like the back of it.
Yeah.
But it's like
Yeah.
that.
Oh.
Oh, Will, if there was like, if these things had sound effects
Oh.
and this could roar like it does in that movie,
Oh, man. Oh, and it was remote controlled, so you could like set it up in a room and just kind of turn it on from a distance and just watch it come to life.
I think you'll be buying 3 vehicles this year, to be honest.
Yeah, look, it's possible. Like, the other thing, which I'm very sad for, because there's a guy called Jazz Inc., who I think is the guy that did the Batman from the Batmobile from like the Snyder Cut and the Batmobile from '66.
Yeah.
He does a lot of cars.
Yeah.
He started working on one of these, and his one is going to cost a lot more than Hot Toys will. So he's gonna lose out on a lot of money. So
because it's the thing where like these people would start making these because like you would never think Hot Toys would have done this.
Not at all.
Like not at all, because like when I saw the promo images just for like those 3 versions that we saw there of like the actual figure and then the bat signal, you see the car in like one of the images.
Yes.
But because you see the bat bike so much more, it's like that bat pod. You're like, okay, they're definitely doing that because that's a physical thing. You would never think they're doing the freaking car, and then they're like, oh yeah, nah, here it is.
Excuse me.
And it's just like, what the hell? Like I'm scared as to how much this could be.
Yeah, well,
I'm gonna say maybe 2 or 1.5.
Yeah, okay, because the DeLorean was only like 1 and a bit, right?
Yeah, but we were saying it's probably that because like they've done it before.
This is true. Yeah.
Whereas this is, and like I feel like in this there might be much more like tech involved for like the lighting and stuff. Because if that like launch, like I don't know what the word is.
Like the flamethrower, like the jet engine.
Yeah, that jet engine. There you go. If that is like that bright and that strong, you're gonna need a lot of like LEDs in that thing. You know?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, look, this is tempting. I mean, I'm gonna buy that thing from JB Hi-Fi first, the little cheap one first,
and so
then
good.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, sick.
But we're not done.
No, we're not done.
Quick one, which I don't think you've seen yet, but Secret Labs, who does gamer chairs, are doing a Batman one. It looks very sleek.
Shit.
Looks very sleek.
Oh, fuck, man.
This is probably I can tell you are, this is the most I've ever been tempted by a gamer chair. This thing
just because it's so sleek and simple.
And look, it comes off.
Oh no!
I don't think it's not it won't be impressed. There's no like scuffage to it. I mean, you'll do it yourself, Sam. But
I'll do it myself,
it's still just a cool feature. Like, so it's Velcro to the back, which is fun. Shit indeed. Perforated leather. I don't know what the fuck that means. But there you go. Like, and I like the little setup. They've got the city of Gotham.
Very cool.
Little thing there. But yeah, like. Cool. This thing is going to set you back $914 though, Sam, so you're going to be okay with that?
Sorry, I'm just confused as to like who's hanging their headset like that.
Yeah, I know. It's a bit lame.
No one's doing that.
It's a bit lame. You alright with 914?
No, I'll just 3D print my own. It's okay.
Yeah, it's true, because all you're doing is buying the chair for the Batarang, really.
I'm just going to go to like Coles when they have a cheap gaming chair. Buy that, 3D print the Batarang, and then just glue it on. Yeah. That's what I'm doing.
Goth Martha Stewart says they got an ad for this and almost bit the bullet. So it's fair.
Hey, look, if you do, send us photos in the Discord. Please. And if you're not in the Discord, William, how can they get to the Discord?
Well, you go to patreon.com/each of their own. Just $3 will get you a super secret Discord. Please.
And you can send us all the photos you want and we can talk about it.
I have seen a lot of these chairs. Jem bought a Cyberpunk one. It was bright yellow and really cool.
Yeah,
they're great quality. The $900 makes sense. But I'm good. Talk to us about.
I'm good.
I haven't got the one after this one in photos. I didn't open it.
Okay,
but talk to us about this next thing, Sam.
So these next things are very cool. They're both
just a bit of red.
Oh,
and we're back.
Just a bit of red.
We're back.
We're back.
Yeah.
We're good to go?
We're good.
These next 2 things are very cool. They are prop replicas from the Batman from a company called Dust. And they have made the Riddle cards that are left for the Batman by the Riddler. And these things are very cool. I will say, though, there's not much to say, only because like we can't sell you on these things because they're already sold out.
No!
I know. I was very lucky that I have already put in a pre-order.
Oh, really?
So I've got mine.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I bought them straight away. I was like, fuck yeah. Because I saw these images of the cards and then they updated the listing the next day and I read it and it said the insides are accurate as well. So it's got the accurate handwriting, all the symbols are there.
Amazing.
And they come in like the envelopes and everything. So I was like, look, They were $56. So I was like, look, for that price,
Yeah.
we're getting them.
Yeah.
So I did pre-order those. I'm very, very keen for these. The next prop that Dust had made as well was they have made the bat emblem that can come out of the chest. So basically like the chest emblem, which I'll just wait for Will to get up.
I opened it.
Again,
oh, no!
I was going to pre-order this. I was going to pre-order this, and I'm so gutted that I didn't. The thing is, though, with Dust is that they do a lot of these things for Zavi, which is really cool. These ones were so limited, though. For like this chest emblem, there was only 1,000 units. For the Riddler cards, there was only 500.
That's nuts.
So it was.
This thing is amazing.
It's very cool. So the thing I love about this, same with the Riddler cards, is that they were made using the references from Warner Brothers. So Dust got their hands on, like for this anyway, they got their hands on the 3D file.
Yep.
So they were able to make the mold accurately. Each one is hand painted and hand weathered. So it is accurately weathered the same as it is in the movie.
That's nuts.
There's just a lot of cool things about this, and I regret so much not pre-ordering it. But look, who knows? I
regret not clicking on the link.
Dude, I know. But what I think has happened is like these were up for a good like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
And normally at Zavi, these things don't sell out. I think what's happened is some big website or someone has posted them somewhere and everyone's lost their minds.
Yeah.
And they just gone and pre-ordered them. Look, I'm just glad that I pre-ordered those cards.
Yeah, that's going to look sick on a shelf.
Yeah. So the cards were expected for April of this year. I don't know about the Batarang though. There is another version of the Batarang on Zavi, which is $800, and it's a metal one. Yeah, and this one comes in a very nice like glass box.
Yeah,
it's a proper like accurate prop, whereas this one's just made of like a hard resin.
Yeah. Is this on here? Like, can I find it?
Yeah, it's on here. Yeah, if totally. I mean, I so should have put it in the sheet. I'm so sorry.
Let's just check out Zavi while we're here.
yeah, for sure. But yeah, if you scroll down, it should.
Oh god.
I mean, look, there's a lot of cool Batman shit there now.
Oh, look this.
There's that, yeah.
Oh god.
It should be there somewhere because it's definitely. Surely on the second page it'll be there. If that's somehow sold out as well, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Where
is he? Maybe this one.
Is it? There it is. Yeah, that one. So like this looks really cool.
Yeah, that's sick.
I don't know if you can because it's locked in the shape it would be if he was like actually using it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can like bend it into like different shapes and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one's all metal. This one's made by a different company though, not by Dust. But I love the look of this, the fact that it comes in like this nice wooden box with the glass top and everything. It's got that silver plaque there. Yeah. I think it looks really cool. Look, if I had the money, I'd just be getting this one, but no, not for 800.
Yeah. I think I heard you say it, but Jesus Christ. That's nuts.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Milk Please mentioned in chat that you've got to tell them if the See You in Hell card is correct when you get the set of envelopes.
When I get it? Okay. Yeah. I mean, it looks correct in the images they have there for it.
Yep.
So, I mean, I would like to hope so. What I'm... Like, I don't know if this... I don't think this is going to be the case, because I don't think they would go to this level of, like, detail. I think they're just, like, 2D printed, like, cards. Like, there's nothing special about them.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, in the movie, like, the Riddler buys these cards and he hand paints the stuff on top to, like, have it match with what he's trying to convey to Batman.
Totally,
So I would have loved it if there was a bit of, like, a paint texture over like the top of the cards, and then like with the written notes on the inside, if it was like actual like indented into the cardboard, you know, just to add that extra level of like depth and detail. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I think they're just printed, which is fine. But yeah, I just think they're really cool little props. So I'm very, very keen for those.
I'm glad you got them while they were still there.
I know, I'm so surprised.
Swooped in.
I did, yeah.
All right, let's
Just
round
wish
this
I
thing
got the
out.
freaking
Rapid
emblem,
fire.
man.
This is just a long ep. It's a long ep. Let's just smash through this. Something else I might be buying, I guess, is what this is.
Oh.
I basically have only looked at this photo. So talk to me about what I'm
Oh,
looking at, Sam.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, mate. Okay, well, look, I mean, I don't know if after this you'll want to buy it because it is a bit more dearer than the DeLorean,
Mm.
but like, I just know it's got a very cool thing. So this is the ETTO one from Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Yep.
So this brand did an ETTO one from like the original
Yeah,
films,
right.
without all like the dirt and the
and stuff.
aging and the weathering. But yeah, so this is the Afterlife one. I think I prefer this one better just 'cause it looks like it's got more character,
Yeah,
which is cool.
yeah.
But yeah, all the lights work, all the doors open up, and I think that
Smudges.
right, or like the smudging and like just like the rusting around the edges is like insane. But one of the coolest things that there is, and if you keep going, it might pop up. Keep going.
Oh my god.
Keep
All of
going.
this. Look at the fucking
All the
things
stuff.
inside.
Yeah. Just wait. It gets better.
I'll keep clicking. Oh my, the lights. We'll come back to the lights.
I know. It gets better. I hope the images throw it in here. I hope they're in here. Because
this fucking.
I know. Yep.
No.
The gunner seat comes out. The gunner seat comes out.
It has the fucking thing on it.
It has the thing on it. But there's one thing that I really want it. There it is. There it is. It's got the little thing. It's got the trapdoor.
Sick. Holy shit. Yeah,
it's
cool.
so cool. It is so cool.
Oh, fuck. That's cool.
It's very cool.
Look at the tiny, like the rusting around here and everything.
Dude, it's unbelievable.
Oh my god.
Like the detail in this is just insane. Like it's
like
like
you say,
it's ridiculous.
It's I got the price. It's $2,799. Scheduled for January next year. Like you say, it's more than the DeLorean. I feel like there's more everything than the DeLorean.
It's just like because I reckon if that car came with like maybe like more props from the franchise and stuff, like just cool little like fan servicey things.
Oh my god!
But like what I would say is that the DeLorean does not have as good of like paint apps and detailing as is Ecto One.
Yeah,
this is insane.
Fuck, I can't get over the smudges. How are they doing that,
dude? It's like I don't know. I really do not know. It's like they've taken the actual thing and they've just shrunken it somehow.
This is nuts.
But it looks so good. I don't know if it's like die cast, but I would assume.
Yeah, at least the shell, I guess.
Yeah. But see, like on this image here, like like on the passenger door, it's got like the tape on top of it. Like just like tape to cover up like something. Like it's just cool.
Oh man, that's nuts.
It's so sick.
What is it?
Look,
January. That's too close.
January.
That's too close.
Look, William, I feel like you and your dad need to just have a sit down and go, look, Dad, it's an investment. It's gonna.
It's so hard because
it's gonna go well with everything else.
It's so hard because it's this or the DeLorean. As much as I'd like to buy this and the Batmobile and the DeLorean, it's like I gotta buy one.
Do you just buy this? Yeah.
And like it's like the DeLorean is in 3 movies and they're all very iconic. And so like as a piece, it's more exciting. But this is just so detailed.
It's so cool. I think the original one is still around for purchasing. Yep. So it's basically the same thing, but without like the trapdoor, the gunner seat, without like the weathering and everything, obviously.
God, that's fucking
and it is still really, really cool. But I think I just love this one for the fact that it's got so much more to it.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
It's nuts to look at. Like, I feel like you would literally never stop seeing new things on this.
No, not at all. Like, every day you could discover a new scratch, a new smudge.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my God.
new bits of dirt.
The fucking end.
Like, you can pop the hood. You can pop the freaking hood.
That's so nuts. Oh, God.
It's so cool.
Yeah, look.
You need to send photos to your dad immediately and just be like, Dad, look at this.
We're buying this, aren't we, Dad? Like, oh fuck, that's crazy.
What would be mental
Mm.
is if the ghost trap on the little RC car opens up.
Yeah, a little neon in there.
Because like, it doesn't show that. But if that little thing opens up, like, is there dirt on the freaking wheels?
Yeah, yeah, of course there is. In the middle of the grooves.
Ah, shit. See what I mean?
That's stupid.
It's just, I
don't.
this company have done an amazing job.
I can't comprehend it. And we'll talk about it later, but Blitzway have just moved into the 1.6 market, and a couple of other companies have. I don't know why I'm introing this like we're about to talk about it, but it's interesting that like we're comparing this to Hot Toys, and I feel like we're going to be doing that with another company very soon. I think.
Oh, big time.
Big time.
Like, look, Hot Toys have been in the game for a long time without being afraid. I think now they should be very afraid.
Very afraid. My God. But before they're afraid, we should talk about a 1/3. I opened the link, but I didn't look at what you've got here. This one.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm going to bring it up in here. Of course it is. Yeah, right. I was like, I didn't know what Edward meant.
That week, I was like, it's got to go in there. So yeah, I found this on Toys Wonderland. It is Edward Cullen from Twilight.
Good.
Look, it's not a terrible figure if you're a fan of Twilight.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty decently well done.
Yeah.
What he looks like in Twilight, I think the head sculpt is really decent. And like not a bad price. Like look at it, $218 for that.
It's Australian.
Like it's not bad. So yeah, 218 Australian. I believe there may be like posting stuff involved, but you know that's expected.
And it's a cool head sculpt in the sense that it's like it looks painterly. You know, like it's not photo real. It's got a kind of look to it, which is interesting.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of I guess fitting to him being a vampire. It's got a very like fakeness to it.
Yeah.
Which is quite cool. Like I love that they've added like the glassiness in the eyes and like they've given him that like golden eye color as well, which is really cool. But yeah, he's expected for like it's so funny. It's like they've said from July to September.
Oh my God.
So there's no like set month. It's just within those months.
We'll do it.
He'll be here. Yeah.
Amazing. That is exciting for someone, I'm sure. I'm sure someone's very excited to buy this. I like the base. The base is pretty unique as well.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. It's just a very unique like wooden pedestal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know why we're obsessing over this fucking guy. I'm just intrigued by the way they've got the hand shape, clothes. It's just weird that they've got the head as a separate entity in the like accessories.
They always do. They always do.
How odd. But yeah, this was shit. I mean, it's okay, but it's not. It's not the company that we kind of gawk over for ages, which is. Why am I struggling here? Queen Studios is entering.
Yeah, that's it.
The 1/6 scale collecting game, and if you remember Queen Studios, they do like 1/1 scale sculpts. They do quarter scale things. I think they're the company that did the the Catwoman on the bike, right? I think that was them.
Yes.
And that came in a 1/6 scale, so I guess that might have been them playing with the market a bit. And yeah, these guys, I don't have any of theirs here, but they are, I would say, the best statues in the game, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
yeah, absolutely. Especially if you're buying like a 1-to-1 scale product. Totally. It's like it's unmatched.
Yeah, and they do good pricing as well, because like there's Prime 1 out there, but they do crazy stupid prices. These are always in a nice space. And so they've announced this. They've announced a couple of figures that they're going to be working on, which I'll come back to, but I first wanted to talk about the fact that one of the members of the team is a person on Instagram called Viper, and they're a custom 1/6 person, and I got a couple of things of their work. And imagine this as a thing that you can buy. Imagine that.
Like, are they, like, so with these figures, are they going to be like what we saw of that Catwoman, where it's just like an idle piece, or are they going to be to the?
I think
the quality of Hot Toys where they'll move and stuff.
Being figures, I think they will be posable. Figurines and statues are kind of the word for like immovable things. Whereas I think they're entering the like market of hot toys, basically.
Because like I did assume that, but when you brought up like the Catwoman, I was like, wait, that was an idle piece. That was just like a statue. So I was like, but look, like I'm really hoping. Like, was that so? This Joker, is that one they're making?
Well, so this is someone that's been on Instagram that does customs. So this
right.
person's joined the team. So this isn't.
Oh
This is
right,
their own work.
oh shit.
Yeah. So this is the quality we could be looking at. We got stuff like this. Like, imagine that as a 1/6 figure. Imagine posing this.
Dude. Like that hair.
Yeah.
Because the thing that I love the most about seeing like these custom ones on like Instagram especially is that like they always nail like the human texture of skin, the human texture of hair, the way hair sits.
Yeah.
Like that is textbook.
It's and here's a little Marty McFly watch on their pinky.
Oh my god.
Isn't that ridiculous? And then a bag of grenades. I think that's Dark Knight, right? Like that's
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And there's some tweezers next to it.
Just for scale, I guess.
Yeah, just to show off. And there you go. There's his Two-Face.
Cool.
Again, yeah.
Have you got another shot of that from the other side, or is it just that one?
He did actually have one of the other side, and the face did look good as well.
Yeah.
But I think that's the biggest game changer is Hot Toys. I feel like still haven't nailed rooted hair, and if this, and as much as we don't love it, it's because it looks like a lot of work. But if these guys can nail a figure that we can play with rooted hair, that's that's a game changer.
And I think like they've got the opportunity here to, oh shit. That's a Hemsworth.
That's a Hemsworth, boy.
See, that's what I mean though. Like, look at that hair.
Yeah.
But like, so what I was about to say was like, if like they have the opportunity here where if they can make a product this good, and because they're starting out, if they can price their figures cheaper, than Hot Toys, Hot Toys are going to be in very big trouble.
Totally. Yeah. Yeah. Majorly.
Oh, and I just realized, like, if because like if Queen Studios already have the licensing for full scale things, then that would mean that they would then have that same licensing for 1/6. So they can make their own version of characters that Hot Toys have already done.
Yes. Yeah. Like, and the biggest thing for Queen Studios is like Catwoman. They like to do DC in a way that Hot Toys kind of don't care about. So like, I think this is going to be the way a lot of characters that haven't gotten a chance are going to get a chance.
They're 100% going to make like a Shazam or something.
Oh yeah, they'll make the whole family.
That's just nuts.
But there you go. There's a Tom Cruise he made as well. Like imagine owning figures that look that good.
So is this person doing the entire head, like the modeling of it, the paint apps?
I think they're definitely not costume based. It's all head and hair sculpt. Their main thing.
Yeah. But I mean, look, like that's all you need because the costume's very hard to muck up sometimes. You know, like you really need to do something out of whack for it to ruin a figure.
Totally.
As long as you've got someone of this caliber doing these head sculpts, you say.
I'm so excited. And so someone took that photo from the start here that they revealed, and they've lifted all the brightness up so we can see all the figures that they are at least beginning to do. And what I don't know much about Lord of the Rings, so I'm going to read this. The first one over here is a Nazgul, which I think is their Dementors from memory. Then we got Gandalf, we've got Legolas, we've got a Heath Ledger Joker, Paul Atreides from the Dune movie, and also Matrix 4 Neo, which is like an eclectic lineup to start with.
Yeah, totally. I mean, like me personally, I'd kind of be tempted by the Joker if it's really good.
Yeah.
Because of that Joker is definitely one that people very much like sought after all the time.
For sure.
And like there are other companies that have tried to nail the Joker, but it's never to the quality of Hot Toys, so people just don't bother with them. But if this is like dude, if that person can make 1,000 of these Joker heads to that same quality every time, that's so dangerous.
It's very scary, right? Like, it like you say, like out of this lineup, it is kind of the Heath Ledger one, but I'm sure that Lord of the Ring fans are gonna froth over things like this.
Dude, Gandalf is gonna sell like hotcakes.
Totally. 100%. Oh my
100%.
God. It's
Like,
yeah.
uh,
It's very
it's gonna
exciting.
be insane.
And it's the beauty of, and it's why, Marvel and DC don't fight. They're in the same game and they want each
Yeah,
other to improve. So as
yeah,
much as, Hot Toys are going to suffer here, it's going to hopefully lift both people. Like, if they see these guys doing really
yeah,
well,
yeah,
hopefully
totally.
Hot
Yeah, yeah,
Toys
yeah,
pick up their act a little bit.
yeah, yeah, absolutely.
So it's going to be an interesting future for for action
It's
figures.
it's gonna be very different if like again in terms of pricing these things.
Mm.
If they're cheaper than Hot Toys, that is gonna be groundbreaking.
Yeah,
Like that's
yeah.
gonna be ridiculous. If they're more expensive, I'm gonna kind of be like, And I'm sure we'll save this clip and come back to it when like
We pre-order them.
figures and prices are announced. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's gonna be
Yeah,
very,
it
very
is all in that
intriguing.
price. It is
Yeah,
all in that
yeah,
price for sure.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But I'm not going to leave this scene. Let's just round out this show with a couple of custom things that I've picked up from across the net. First up, it's Vigilante from the Peacemaker show. I'm just always
Very
impressed when someone does a full new figure of like a
Yeah.
custom like this.
Yeah.
Very well done. This is Mr.
Very
G
good.
Toys on Instagram. Next
Good
up,
work, G-Tweez.
good job, buddy. Good job.
Yeah, good job.
The next one is just a selection of very good customs. This guy's just gone to town with a bunch of cool figures. I think he's got a good. So this is the standard Figure Arts Deadpool.
Oh,
He's
looks so much better.
dusted him up.
So
It's
much
always
better.
in the damage. It's always in
It really is.
the weathering.
Yeah.
So this one I just would recommend checking out. Toys.yamakawa has just done a couple. He's like done a great one of the kind of end of movie
That's cool.
Spidey
That's
as well.
really cool.
Using, I think it looks like the Japanese TV series Spidey plus a few other bits and pieces and stuff like that. But yeah, just a couple of cool things that you can look at with your eyes.
Yeah, they're very nice.
And then the
Very
final
good job.
thing is the
Yeah.
best Scarlet Witch figure I've ever seen, which is a combination of a face repainted by 357 Apartment and then hair rooted by a person I don't know because it's in Chinese characters, so I don't know how to say them. I'm sorry.
Fair enough.
But imagine if I would buy the shit out of this figure. Look at this thing. Oh,
Oh, wow.
it looks so good.
Oh, shit.
Again, the hair always sells these things, but it's the shading on the face and stuff.
Yeah. So have they just made the hair, like the head, sorry?
Yeah, well, it says repainted, so everyone was trying to get clarification in chat whether they've stripped a Hot Toys face and repainted it, or if it's a brand new one. I feel like it might be the Hot Toys one, but just with better paint apps, possibly. But it is like miles ahead of the original for sure. And I think it may actually be the Fire Toys body, actually, the third party one.
Definitely looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, because it's not perfect, but
No.
that
And like
head's
I don't think Hot Toys ever made that version of her.
they did Civil War. They did the Civil War costume.
Oh,
of this.
okay.
But the third party one kind of did this thing. I think it's a third party because it doesn't look up to scratch with them, but just that head sculpt is nuts, and yeah,
That's insane.
But yes,
That's very cool. That's very, very cool.
oh god, imagine the future where all 1/6 scale figures look that good.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be so dangerous for us. Like again, especially if like the Queen Studios ones are cheap. Like,
And it's the thing of like we with our Hot Toys and stuff, we've come into it when they've been very good. So all the ones that we've got are the best version of them. So whereas a lot of people who bought like the original Spideys or like the original Avengers and stuff have watched better versions come out and have had to sell them off and stuff. It's like, are we going to have that? Are we in like 5 years going to be holding on to this figure that now that is better? And it's like, oh god damn it, why did I ever buy this?
yeah, exactly. I mean, I feel like in a way that's bound to happen with like many things. But it's just the case that you don't want to be dropping like $400 to $500 on a figure, and then in 5 years' time, another company comes out with another version that's better. You know,
Or dropping $800 on a ship that then blows up in the middle of a series that you didn't think was going to blow up. You thought that was it. That was going to be a ship forever, and then it wasn't. It blew up.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, it hurts. It stings.
It must hurt.
It stings.
Yeah.
It stings.
Yeah,
You'll see that thing very soon, though.
Very soon.
Very, very soon. If you're watching the YouTube upload, which you are because the stream crashed, there won't be that figures next week. We're going fortnightly now. That's we're going to try and hit that schedule. Things might happen. Yep. But sometime next week, there will be a That Figures related video for your eyes. Which
correct.
I'm very excited for. I'm very, very excited for.
Wild.
It's going to be good. But before we go, Sam, look at this. Look at that.
Oh, thanks, mate.
I nailed it.
Yeah, so if you guys want to, you can go and follow me on @SamStudioAU, just where I post some art that I make every now and then. I will say here that I just found out the other day, I am going to be at the Geek Markets Canberra on April 2nd. So cool. That is happening. And then after that, it'll be like Sydney Supernova in June. Yeah, cool. So yeah, if you're there, come say hey. But in the meantime, yeah, go check all this stuff out if you like. It would mean a lot. And yeah, that's what I do when I'm not talking about plastic.
Yeah, that's what he does.
You know? Yeah.
Go hit those follow buttons. If you're somehow watching this 3-hour video and you don't already follow all the things, you can hit subscribe right here on YouTube. If you want to watch the show happen live sometimes, head to twitch.tv/ettonline and hit that follow button. And if you want to give us money, you can go to patreon.com/each to their own. $3 will get you into our super secret Discord. Just $3. It's very handy. And it's like competitions. There's all wonders of things happen.
Great stuff.
It's great stuff. People talk in there. It's always good.
There's Milk and Joshy. That's all you need to know.
That's all you really need. At the end of the day, this stream has crashed, but this stream could have been terrible. But as long as we're here and Milk and Joshy are here, that's all that really matters.
That's correct.
Whether that figures, boys. And until the next time you see our faces in these little boxes, I've been Will.
And I've been Sam.
Good night.
Farewell.
See ya.
Other way.
Which way is it going to go? There we go. Oh, no. Oh, bye.